So the first thing that we're going to talk about today are the chords that we're going to be using for Santana's song Evil Ways. The chords that we're going to be using are a G minor chord and a C chord. And we're going to play them almost the exact same way, okay, each chord. So the first thing that I want you to do on your guitar after you've tuned it is I want you to find the 3rd fret on your guitar. The 3rd fret on your guitar is always the same. We count up from here. This is called the nut of the guitar. We count up 3 frets. This is 1. This box is 1 right here. This box is 2. And this box is 3. A lot of guitars will have a dot marking the fret. That's the 3rd. A lot of guitars just wait until the 5th fret to mark the dot. But the main thing that you want to do is you want to find the 3rd fret on your guitar, okay? Now, this is where we're going to play our G minor chord, and it looks like this. If you look at my finger is actually laid down across several strings. 1, 2, 3, 4 strings of the guitar, okay? Now, I would love it if you could press down on all 4 of those strings. That's a little tricky. If you practice it, you probably will get it. But the main thing that you're doing right now is pressing down as many strings as you can, right there, except for these last 2, the bass 2 strings we leave out. So you're pressing down on these 4 strings, and you're strumming the strings that you're pressing down. So we're not doing anything with this string or this string, the 2 bottommost strings. We're pressing down on these 4 and we're playing these 4. That is a G minor chord. Notice too that my finger is right up behind the metal part of the fret. Right here. Here's the metal part of the fret. My finger is right behind that fret. It's not way back here and it's not in the middle. It's right behind the 3rd fret. Okay? If you can put your finger there, you don't have to squeeze as hard to press down on the strings. So our G minor chord is easy because it's 1 finger that we're using, and it's also a little tricky because we're pressing down on more than 1 string. Okay? So let's go ahead and try that again. Here we go. Ready? Get your finger ready. Okay, here we go. Yours might sound a little like this. Or. That's okay. Because the more you practice it, the better it's going to sound. Okay? This is the G minor chord. Okay? Now we're going to be going from G minor to C. The funny thing about C though, the version of C that we are going to be playing, is we just move it up 2 frets. I'm doing the same thing. See that? So even though we're using the same finger on the same strings, when we change frets, going from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret, it changes the sound, okay? These are the 2 chords that we're going to be using the most of all. Okay, so now let's listen a little bit to the way that Evil Ways sounds on the recording. I'm going to be giving you a recording as well of this song. It sounds like this. You got to change, baby. And every word that I say is true. You got me running and hiding all now, that's pretty fast. When you're just starting to learn a song, you don't need to be playing it fast. You need to be playing it slow. Because the only way to play a song fast is to start by playing it slowly. Okay? That might seem a little strange, like if it's a fast song, why don't I just play it fast? Well, the reason is because if you don't know how to play it slowly, then you're never going to be able to play it fast because your fingers won't have memorized what to do. So, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to play a slow version of what we just heard, and you can play along with that at home to start. Now, as you get better and better at playing these chords, you can try to play along with the recording, and we might even try that in class. But for now, you start with the slow version that I'm going to give you right now, okay? So this is how it goes, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. C, G minor, C, Very good.